But the only true wisdom can only come from God. Everybody is celebrating Easter, and it is a happy moment, and those that are celebrating also in their own tradition, in their own religion, and they are celebrating one festival or another. But they are overseeing the pains and suffering of so many to their own selfish aggrandizement. All the warnings that the Lord had given, those that like to block people, they want to hold people down, they want to set people up, and they want to imprison people. I hear about what is happening in New York when someone that would not have even been known or even heard all over the country has become a celebrity all over the country, and a word and a name that is recognized and known everywhere. How can a man judge? How can a man be able to discern? How can a man be able to know the act's real and men's real? The thought of a man and the process of tormenting wickedness and evil. Is it for political gains? Or is it in pursuit of the truth? Is it for vengeance? In the political theater that has divided our country and continue to cause harm all over the nation, our great country becoming a thing of ridicule, mockery all over the world. Because they have chosen, rather than being statesmen and being true leaders, people that bring shame when the injured class begin to engage in the things rather than being what it takes for such an injured class to get in such high position. And then for their selfish gain or for the truth. Is it for the selfish gain or for the truth? Will it bring harm unto the same injured class? In the future, will there be setting a precedent for somebody to use to continue to prejudice the injured class? There was a prophecy here then warning about the black people that do not understand how their actions affect the African Americans in this country. That rather than being someone to emulate, that the things they do for their own selfish gain becomes a weapon of instrumentality of the powers and principality against the people, the minorities, the poor and the weak. We would like to see the evidence, and where there is evidence, let it be. But in absence of them, if it is for selfish gain, woe unto such a man that brings such a harm unto the people of our country. The Lord warned about the scam called the digital economy and their digital currency. And we say, my people, the American people, the populations here, that they all become silent and quiet and wait until you turn and hand over everything that you have and every chance that you have and every opportunity for you to enjoy your life and even to run your business into somebody that can shut it down by the click of a mouse and probably turn around and tell you they're sorry, they were trying to protect you. But meanwhile, this is an instrumentality of a principality and power and the authority that is abusing their power against their own subject and constituency, against their own clients and customers and consumers, against the people. And you tell me, how will such an economy revive and recover? There was a prophecy here talking about the lack of transparency among the business and the leaders. We're still talking about the leaders, the crisis in leadership, where morality, the secular morality has turned and has gone awry and means nothing anymore, because they warning those that don't need to have no more addresses for their business. They don't need to have no more phone, no more contact, no means, no email for people not to reach them, because they hide behind the computers by the click of a mouse. They warning them about people that use algorithm. They use algorithm in order to discriminate and hide behind the click of a mouse. When people that put guns in their head and pull the trigger and say, God save me, and they are quick to cry out and condemn about my father, how he has forsaken them. Where were you, Father? They said. Save me from the gun that I pulled in my head. All but vanity, vanity upon vanity. I give you the word of the Lord our God, my Father. In the book of Ezekiel 34, verse 7, we read, Therefore, you shepherds, fear the word of the Lord. As I live, declares the Lord God, certainly because my flock has become plunder, and my flock has become food for all the animals of the field, for lack of a shepherd. And my shepherds did not search for my flock, but rather the shepherds fed themselves and did not feed my flock. Therefore, you shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the Lord God says. Behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will demand my sheep from them, and make them stop tending sheep. So the shepherds will not feed themselves anymore,